Dear guys, let us start a happy journey on Python language. Okay, let us ask a question. Why should you learn Python language? Today, there is a great demand for Python language in IT industry. So anyone who wants to have their career in IT industry, they should know Python language. What you are going to do in this series of Python lectures, we will understand the fundamentals of Python language and how to write programs in Python language. The previous slide, we have discussed that there is a great demand for Python in software industry. The reason is Python is very easy to learn and also it is so powerful. Why it is so powerful? It has all the data structures required for programming for any kind of application, and it is so simple, and also it applies the object oriented approach. Python interpreter, it has got standard library files, and for all major platforms like Windows, Linux or Mac OS, for any kind of platform, and also it is freely available and anybody can download from the portal www.python.org and start using the Python language. Hi guys, we are going to use Anaconda platform for developing our Python programs. Okay, let us ask the question, what is Anaconda? Anaconda is a Python distribution and it has got lot of inbuilt packages, particularly for data science and machine learning applications. How to install Anaconda in your computer? Anaconda is an open source software and it is freely available to whoever interested in learning Python programs. In Google, if you type Anaconda, you will be able to see the options to download the Anaconda in your computer. You can download the Anaconda and install it freely, and once you install the Anaconda platform, you will have the feature called Anaconda Navigator. The Anaconda Navigator will take you to the lot of packages available in that Anaconda platform. One of the packages is Jupyter Lab. You click on that Jupyter Lab because we are going to use the Jupyter IDE. What is IDE? Integrated Development Environment, through which we are going to develop our Python programs. Guys, let us start our first program. So this is called cell. So I type hash symbol. The hash symbol indicates that it is a command line. That means that line is not going to be executed by the Python interpreter. Next line, I type print within brackets and within quotes, I type this is my first program. Close the quotes and close the brackets. Now I type the program. So you run the program by clicking on this option. So you can see the output. Whatever we are given it within quotes, the print command, it appears as the output. Hi guys, let us see the use of arithmetic operators. Let's take the addition operator. For example, we take two numbers 5 plus 3. If you run the code, you will get the result 8. For subtraction, we use minus operator. For example, we take the same numbers and run the code, and we will get the difference between the two numbers. For multiplication, we use the operator asterisk. So again, we run the code and we get the multiplied value 5 multiplied by 3, 50. For division, we use the slash operator. See 5 divided by 3, again run the code, you get 5 by 3 is equal to 1.666 and so on. And there is another division called as floor division. You see the output for the same number 5 by 3. You run the code. See, you get only the value 1. So what happened now? The floor division rounds down the result. We have to insert the word rounds down the word result. That means 5 by 3. So previously we saw that 1.66 something, but now it rounds down the value as 1. Suppose if I keep it as minus 5 floor division 3, we see the difference. The result will be minus 2. For negative numbers, the result will be like this for floor division. There is another operator, this modulus, which gives the remainder of the division. So for the same numbers, we run the code. So you get the 5 by 3, the remainder is 2. And the next operator is exponent or power operator, so which gives 5 to the power of 3. So run the code, then you get 5 to the power of 3, 125. Now we summarize the arithmetic operators in Python. As you see in this table, the first operator is plus, it is used for addition, it is adding two values. Minus, it is used for subtraction. Asterisk, it is used for multiplication. And slash, division operator, it is used to divide the number. And modulus operator to get the remainder of integer division. And double asterisk is used for exponent or power. For example, 5 to the power of 2, that is 5 square. Final operator is double slash. As we already discussed, it is floor division. That is, it rounds down the resultant value. Suppose 5 double slash 2, you will get 2 point something, but it will rounds down the value. Like that, minus 5 by 2, again it rounds down the value to as minus 3. Let us write a program to add two numbers. So type the command line, program to add two numbers. In the next line, I assign a variable a is equal to 7. What is a variable? Variable is used to store values which are required for the particular program. Here a is a variable. I assigned value 7 to a. You should note that in Python there is no declaration of variables. Whenever you assign a value to the variable is automatically get declared, and data type is based on the value you assign to it. Here I assigned value 7 to a, so a variable is declared and it is of integer data type, because integer means whole number. Suppose you assign a is equal to 7.5, then the 7.5 is a decimal number, so the variable a is declared, but data type will be float. So now the a is of integer data type with the value 7. And again I assign another value, b is equal to 6. So b is also of integer data type. Then c is equal to a plus b. So a is also integer, b is also integer. So c is also automatically get declared of integer data type. Now we print the value sum is equal to. So you know whatever you give it to the codes, it will automatically display as it is. So now we have typed the code for adding two numbers. So you run the code now. So you can see the result, sum is equal to 13. In the previous program, we have given the values inside the program itself. Now we will see how to give the values as input during the execution of the program. So I'll do the same program, that is program to add two numbers, but this time we are going to take the values as input during the execution of the program. So what is the command? So you have to type input, enter the value for a, the close bracket, then again b is equal to, again I use the command input within quotes, enter the value. So we have to correct the spelling, value for b. Okay, close the quotes and close the brackets. Now c is equal to, we have to note down that the input command always assumes the value as of string data type. What is string actually? It is a group of characters. But I am going to assign a number to a and also for b. So whenever you accept the value through input, the value will be in string. So I have to convert into int of a plus int of b. So why we are using this function? Because the input command always assumes the value of string data type. What is a string? String is nothing but group of characters. So this int function converts the value in string to integer. Now we will print sum is equal to. So now we run the code. So we have to enter the value, for example 2. Next enter the value for b 4. So now you get sum is equal to 6. In the same program, that is program to add two numbers, what is the difference you are going to see? I am going to accept the values of two variables in single input command. It is enter value for a comma b, close the quotes, but note down that we have to use the function split. So now c is equal to int of a plus int of b. So you know what is the use of that int function, we already seen. So sum is equal to c. If you execute the program now, see run. So enter the values for A, B. So you just enter 5 and 6. So now you see sum is equal to 11. So what is the difference between the previous program and this program? So we have accepted more than one variable in the same input command, but we have to use the additional function split. Now we write a program to find the area of a circle. So what is the title? Program to find area of a circle. So what is the formula for area of a circle? Do you remember? Pi r square. So the pi value is 22 by 7. R is the radius, which is the input. So R is equal to input. So we give the enter value of radius. So we have to close the quotes, close the bracket. And what is the formula? So area is equal to pi value is 22 by 7. So we will put it as 3.14 multiplied by R value. So we should remember that the input command always assumes the value of string data type. But what will be the data type of radius? It will be in fractional values, no? So we have to take it as float. So float of R. Okay. So why use the function float? To convert that string value to the floating point type. So pi r square. So for the power, what is the operator we have seen? Double asterisk. Okay. So now pi r square. Is it correct? Then print. When you give the command, a command line area of circle, then area. Okay, now we run the program to calculate the area of a circle. So input the R value, for example 4.5. Okay, so you will get area of the circle as 63.585.